Let bro cook for season 6 of My Team Career Mode.
Our new parts have
Contract renewal. Who shall
be
we
on the car
sign?
ready for the next race weekend.
Lando, Max, George, Charles, Carlos, Esteban, Schumacher. They're all good shouts. Could even go Bottas, who's a free agent, but we had him last season and his pace stunk, but I don't think there's any need to get rid of Max. So Max's approach accepted, but we have to negotiate for Max, our own driver. We have to negotiate with, so as we head into negotiations, we find out Mercedes are trying to snub our star driver off us. We cannot have that. So Mercedes put in a bid of 14.2, I go for 14.45. Under consideration. Is it done? No, they go for 14.7, I go for 14.9. Under consideration. They go for 15.0, I go for 15.2. Under consideration. No, they go 15.4. They really want Max Verstappen for some reason. Instead of Sato or Hauger, we go for 15.5. They go 15.8. We go 15.9, which is 1.9 higher than this market value. They go 16. Now we go 16.2. Can we get him? Is it job done? Is it the deal signed? Yes, it is. Max Verstappen will be our teammate for the first 8 races of season 6. And hopefully he can carry over some of the pace. Although the car for next season is not going to be great. We're losing a lot of upgrades. We didn't save as many upgrades as I would have liked with the mystery wheel spin regulation change. But it is what it is. We didn't drive well enough. That's just how Formula 1 works.
Decisions can be challenging, but I think you made the right call.
And as you can see, we had a marketing event there. Check the facilities. We might have to do quite a few fabrication upgrades just so we can get a lot of upgrades in quickly as we go to the end of the season, finish the season, claim our prize money, get the Constructors and the Drivers' Championship trophy, because we're the best team. And now it's time for the calendar choice. 16 races this season, all 100% races. Just going through the track choice, seeing which ones are alright, getting rid of Japan, putting Texas on there, removing Vegas and Abu Dhabi, putting Mexico on there, and placing Singapore back on the calendar because I want Brazil to be the season finale. Because Brazil is an amazing track. I'm not a fan of Monza on this game. I don't really think it's that realistic and it's that great to drive, so get Monza in the bin. I much prefer Imola. I'd much rather drive Imola than Monza any day. Still looking for another track to pick. Oh, I do pick Monza, so Monza is on the calendar. Yeah, I would have probably rather have chosen France, to be honest. Now looking back at it, just going through the avatar and all the characters, numbers and stuff. I don't think I change helmets just yet, just because I've not decided what the car livery is going to look like. But, yeah. There's the team details. Red Bull powertrains. For Mercedes powertrains for season 6. Try and get the best performance, because we're going to have to try and make up performance somehow. And this is where I decide the livery. I go for... I was thinking about that design, but the design I went for looked a lot better to me, in my opinion. The green and the purple with the black. But then it will look a lot better from on board. That is the livery I choose. I could have chosen this one, but I decided I don't really like the green on the top. So I changed the livery that has better green on the top with the black. And I keep everything else basically the same. And I don't choose number 1. Just because we've had that ever since the start of season 3. So I don't really want it. And now it's time to do marketing events and stuff. driver training camp, pre-season driver focus, I think. Or is it aero and chassis focus? Yeah, I think it's aero and chassis. No, power and durability. And wow, we are second from bottom with Red Bull and Ferrari. We have an absolute crap ton of upgrades to save. An absolute crap ton. As we start with minor ERS. Get that on the car. Major engine power, get that on the car. Minor engine power, get that on the car. And then department capacity is reached. Nothing changed in durability. Lots of chassis upgrades missing. Right, let's get minor weight reduction, major weight reduction, and we are run out of upgrades to do there. What about on the aero? Buy a chassis fabrication upgrade, which will come by the end of just the Friday practice, after practice in Cheddar. Get minor front downforce, rear downforce, front downforce. It was drag reduction actually. We get lots of upgrades in the aero because we have unlimited upgrades at one time because of the fabrication. So every single major, ultimate, minor left on the aero side of things will be completed in time for either Bahrain or Jeddah. I think the ultimate's coming from Jeddah.
Okay, well,
But if we spend too many races as a backmarker car, that could decide the championship. We pick a rival between Leclerc and Russell. Russell's gone back to Mercedes, which is interesting. And go 2 days. Oh look, both of the engine upgrades failed. That is very cool, very nice. So we're going to have to spend more points redoing those, which will cost us more time because we won't be able to get the other upgrades on. But it is what it is. We get the chassis upgrade for fabrication spec 2. And we use that to get a major weight redistribution, I think. Yeah, put that on the car for Australia. Yes, double engine upgrade, nice. Now we can buy some more things in the engine, like a minor engine power for Jeddah and a major ERS for Jeddah. I was thinking about the ultimate fuel efficiency, but I just don't see the point. Oh look, another ERS upgrade failed. What a surprise. Oh no, sorry, that was the major engine power, which could be even more important. We get the weekly resources and we have a whole absolute 6 out of 7 of the upgrades we went out today failed, which means our car is going to be an absolute travesty. Just look at that. Does anything else want to fail? Is our driving going to fail? Probably. Look at how bad our car is on the aero department. It's unbelievably bad. And we've repurchased everything on the aero department, which will either come on for Australia or Jeddah. I doubt some of it will come on for Australia. And oh look, a chassis upgrade failed. What a surprise. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. And yeah, that is the car performance for Bahrain. Williams, Aston, McLaren, Mercedes, there's FP1. So just before the race we have driver transfers. Staying at Ferrari is Leclerc and Sainz, and I mean, why wouldn't they? Leclerc and Sainz it's a decent duo with probably quite a few race wins. At Red Bull, in comes Gasly and Sato, out comes Norris and Russell, probably because they realised how bad the car was going to be that they're in. But Gasly and Sato is an interesting duo. AlphaTauri stay with Pourchaire and Sargent. They are in the 5th best car, so they'll be hoping, AlphaTauri will be hoping that those two can bring home some good solid points for the team. Over at Alpine, Albon in, Gasly out, Ocon stays, so it'll be Ocon and Albon for season 6, which is a very, very, very solid lineup. I'm sure Alpine can do a lot with that. And yeah, I'm sure that'll help them push forward because they've got a decent car as well. Dragovic and Jack Doohan stay at Haas, which, I mean, they haven't done much over just a few seasons. I've not really seen them on track, but they have a decent car, Haas. Sonoda and Magnussen stay at Alfa Romeo. That is a good, solid little pairing, but Kevin Magnussen doesn't often find much, while Yuki's normally the one dragging the team high up into either points or just higher race positions on what they're already in. So Alfa Romeo will be hoping Kevin can give them a little bit more than what he has been over the last few recent seasons. Meanwhile, over at Aston Martin, Lance Stroll stays because, of course, why wouldn't he stay? In comes Valtteri Bottas and out goes Alex Albon. Bottas and Stroll is a very decent driver pairing for Aston Martin, and especially when you consider they're in the 5th best car. They have a lot of work to do, which I'm sure they can do, because Aston Martin have 2 quick drivers, and yeah, they'll be hoping they can challenge for the title, maybe even a bit more than that. Over at Williams, who have the best car, they keep De Vries and Piastri. A very solid driver pairing, a very young driver pairing, although maybe not in 2029, but I'm sure they can do the business. I'm sure they can do the absolute business in the best car. Nick De Vries didn't really work out at our team, neither did Oscar Piastri. So there's 2 of our former drivers in a title-winning car. At McLaren, it's Lawson and Zhou. Just like last season, Lawson was very quick, nearly had a title charge, but didn't. And Zhou's often around the points when McLaren have a quick car, but sometimes lacks consistency. So he'll be hoping he can push his consistency forward and start to score good, solid points for that team. And over at Mercedes, they bring in Red Bull's old lineup of Norris and Russell, who they used to have Norris back in the first early seasons, and they had Russell back in season 1. And out goes Hauger and Sato. Hauger without a seat, and he literally won a race last season. That was very harsh. Meanwhile, into the race. So we qualified P20 something, which isn't great, but we're in the worst car, and made it all the way up to P9, down to P12 just a couple laps later, fighting Esteban Ocon, who gets past. The strategy is soft, medium, or soft, medium, soft. The tyres are not really warming up around here, I found out. Surface temps quite cold. There's a couple of cars fighting ahead. I should have seen from the various other replays. One of the Williams had a stinky start. Porcher had an amazing start, all a bit of a slide through there. We had an amazing start. Let me know what you think of the onboard shots. I really like them because the car sounds really realistic. Down the inside goes Felipe Drugovich on us. I mean, I insulted him earlier. He's overtaken me with a damaged wing, so good on him, to be fair. But can he... Oh, he's got DRS as well. I was just trying to stay in the train with faster cars in this first stint, didn't quite manage it. There goes Albon.
Might make a mistake.
Oh well, he just that wasn't even a contest. That was F1 versus F2. He just waltzed past me, but I will keep DRS. But just a couple laps later, or maybe even a lap later, down the inside goes Logan Sargent, and we overtake him. But we've now lost DRS on Alex Albon. Sargent goes back past me a lap later, and then Gasly goes down the inside of me on the same lap, I believe. Because I've lost DRS, because, yeah, this car is really not great. I'm hoping that, I think it's about 15 upgrades we have for Jeddah, as long as we hit Gasly there. About 15 upgrades we have for Jeddah. Do some absolute wonders. And if they don't, then that's annoying. Defending from an Alfa Romeo and a Ferrari here, Magnussen on the sides, Magnussen down the inside, trying to keep the DRS on Pierre, but ends up fighting, we lose it. Big snap over there as well, and we've lost the DRS on Pierre. Let me know what you think of the new livery, by the way. I really like it, especially from this onboard shot. I pushed quite a bit to try and get in DRS up here, but it didn't work, so I boxed one lap early. At the end of lap 14 from 7 mediums. Into the pits we go. Onto a set of mediums. Now hopefully these will be fine. These tyres will be a lot better, a lot nicer, a lot more consistent, and they can drag us up a few places. Into last place for the first time. My teammate second to last. We are in the mud. Overtake Sonoda, who boxes for softs, but then just not even, or just a few laps later, he gets us back, and he absolutely disappears. These mediums are just not warming up on the surface temp. But thankfully some other drivers go into mediums as well, because we have a replay on lap 22, so quite a few laps in, quite a few people box now. There goes Gasly, nothing I can do, waltzes past me, hits us actually, and down the main straight we go with battery, with DRS, which we would have just enabled. Well, we're actually got slightly better straight line speed than Gasly, which, considering my Bahrain setup is 40-35 on the wings, outpacing someone in the straight isn't that bad, especially when you've got a quite bad engine as well. But I think us, Red Bull, Ferrari will all look to really push through the field and really try and challenge for the title this season quickly. Because I don't, if it goes past if we get to race 5 without a race winning car, then there's no chance of us winning this title. There is absolutely no chance. Looking in the mirrors there for because Red Bull, Ferrari will have maxed out facilities because they started a lot higher than us. We still have a few upgrades that are left missing, which is annoying. So they'll be able to upgrade quicker than us. But hopefully we won't be the worst car for too long. We can really start pushing. There goes Pierre Gasly in front, and not soon later, Carlos Sainz is fighting us for the DRS and all that. Gasly, we don't have DRS on him. We've got DRS on Sainz, but he's just that quick. He decides, no mate, I'm going. But we get back into the slipstream and we're actually quicker. So he gets marbles on the tyres. I don't. We're on the outside. Turn 1. Can we do it? Not quite. Through turn 2 though. We'll get it with a snap over there, and we have the DRS. That will do. But on lap 26, we brake early for the DRS, and he goes past. I'm really hoping we got DRS, which we did. Stay in the slipstream, use the DRS, get past him, and then we'll be up to P17, which is, this race has been very depressing. Oh, but Kevin Magnussen decides this battle's for him as well, just like earlier. So we take 2 of them round the outside into turn 2, and we've got the DRS down to turn 4. Yeah, this is quite depressing. Hopefully we won't have, oh, what's that, Logan Sargent. Hopefully we won't have this bad pace when we come to Jeddah, and hopefully we can actually do something good at Jeddah. On that 28, here comes Carlos again, down to P19. These mediums just have no pace. I should have gone for softs again, and then maybe softs again as well, and then on to mediums. Maybe should have done the free stop here, as on lap 35 Max Verstappen goes past us. who just a couple laps ago was like 10 seconds behind us, but you know, we're losing an absolutely huge amount of pace, and he's on softs. And we were like 10th after the first lap, he was 22nd, and now he's overtaken us. So yeah, this race is not going great, but we are kind of sticking with him through those corners, as he now starts fighting Charles Leclerc as he comes up the pit lane, and we were fighting Leclerc before we pit, I'm pretty sure. Staying in the slipstream, Max gets DRS. He's going to defend for the inside for some reason, rather than attack for the inside, so I go round the outside, but I'm trying to keep in DRS of Charles Leclerc, but that doesn't work. Meanwhile, on board with George Russell fighting Oscar Piastri for the race lead. The Williams on what I think was a one stop at this point in time, while Mercedes has either done the opposite strategy on the one stop or has made its second stop. DRS, but Piastri is defending very well. Piastri is defending amazingly, unlike any other drivers. Where was that place when he was at our team? You know, it's Max back down the inside on his soft, wiggles in front of us, and we have a massive wiggle. Nearly hit the wall, but we keep it on the track. Into the pits on the end of lap 38 for a set of softs. We do have to take them a long way, but hopefully they'll have some good solid pace and we can work on them. Into the pits we go, and while we do this pit stop, make sure you like, subscribe, turn on notifications, because you wouldn't want to miss an episode, because Jeddah will be out soon, and 2-player career mode Miami will be out in the not too distant future as well. Anyway, coming out the pits, P21, Magnussen pit P20, and we've been lapped by both Mercedes, so I'm imagining Piastri's pit none of those laps we've seen, and hopefully we can catch up to the Mercedes. One of the Mercedes is in. I think that's George Russell who's come in. Now let's try and chase up to the back of Lando. We're ahead of Verstappen, who's gone mediums. Bottas down the inside of Porsche on lap 38, as we see further ahead. Yeah, Piastri come up the pits on lap 38. But down the inside goes Porsche, but Bottas beats it. Or does Bottas overtake him? I can't quite remember. I was too busy focusing on Piastri. Green sector, kept in the DRS of the Mercedes for a couple metres, a couple laps, well, about half a lap. Then comes Sato, and now Lawson at the front finds Piastri overtaking him on the mediums. Lawson should be pitting soon. Down the inside goes Piastri, but can Lawson get him back with DRS? And he's going to get him back before he even opens DRS on the exit. Although Piastri gets a bit more speed down. Here comes Lawson with the DRS, back round the outside, down the move with ERS before they even hit the brakes. Down the inside comes Piastri again. Piastri will have DRS, that is how that works. Right after that battle, Lawson was out, and through this corner, a bit of oversteer, massive oversteer on the grass at turn 2. And that is us spun round while Lawson's car is stopped, so maybe we can get a safety car if I stay here, which I do. We get a red flag, which will really spark up the race, and there was Piastri. We almost saw ourselves laps, which I don't know how red flags work, but that could have been our race absolutely screwed. And yeah, here's a replay of it, a bit too much power, bit of oversteer, bit of sliding, and then there go the rear wheels onto the grass. We're spun around, we're stopped, waiting for a safe place to rejoin. And oh look, here comes our best mate, Red Flag, who's here to save the day, and hopefully, well, maybe now, if we're quick enough, as there's Piastri. If we're quick enough, or we go to the soft compound tyre. I don't know why it's saying us to do 2-stop, obviously we're going to go 1-stop, soft compound, onto the soft. Everyone else has had the same idea, apart from a few, my teammate. Maybe we can get some points now if we're quick enough. Right out of the way we go, Lottie will spin for the second time, 9 laps to go. What a start, have to live off again, then get brake checked by Sato, down inside with a massive lunge, and it's up to P15, P14, collision with Gazzy, Robbins racing, cry harder mate. Anyway, here's a replay of George Russell's start from the red flag. Right, so and away we go. The Mercedes have opted for hards. Maybe they just, those were the only fresh tyres they had, but Bottas up to P3, doing around the outside for P4. Jesus, around the outside, yep, George gets done by Stroll. George down to P8 as driver victory takes him as well. That Hascart rapid. Around the outside we go of Pourchaire and Logan Sargent, because there's a Red Bull in front of us. It could be our rivals, so we need to get them. We need to make sure to get them. Down the inside again with a savage lunge, and we hit George actually, who's been overtaken again by Joe. We're up to P10. No damage. Now up to P9 as we overtake the best, or fourth best car in the grid, George Russell, as we dive again on lap 49. 8 laps to go on Joe Bonnu.
Keep on it, you might make a mistake.
On lap 15, Joe Bonnu gets us back. Double green sectors. Nick de Vries with the fastest lap. He's right up first place as gearbox. We set at 30.4, so never know fast lap. Big slider oversteer though. George Russell gets us back, which is not what we needed, but we keep pushing,
Okay, I've got a brand new
Down
race
the
strategy on
outside,
your MFD
no,
if you want
not
to go and
quite.
check it out.
Now fuel became a bit of a worry. I had to save fuel, but there's a huge spin, and that's us with a huge broken wing. 5 laps to go, but a safety car. I've caused a red flag in a safety car in this race.
Safety cars out.
Would you believe it?
Reduce your pace. It looks like there's a
Wow, I am outrageously stupid. I did this in 2-player. Whoever that was out Sonoda. I did this in 2-player in Australia. I spun into the wall, which caused a safety car, and then my car DNF through engine, and Ricardo spun and I caused a red flag. So anyway, lap 54. Changing wing, changing tyres. We're going to have fresher tyres in the whole field.
Right, let's go.
Now we've gifted ourselves a second chance. I definitely had softs on for the selected tyre change, but they've given us mediums anyway, which is fine. Not very good, but you know, is what it is what it is. We're getting marbles in the pit lane as well for some reason, which I feel like that needs to be sorted out. Down into turn 1, we've got big, the marbles make us literally go straight through a corner. Yeah, we've got 3 laps to go. Safety car coming in at the end of lap 55, so 2 laps to go. Had to push to catch up to the safety car, but here we go. Ready for Bahrain, as you can see, straight high speed, not great because of the wings. But the downforce is what we need in the corners, because that's how we're going to gain all the time back. All the places back with a massive, monumental dive bomb up to B13. Huge. Gasly not far in front though, so we do need to beat him just to make sure Red Bull don't get any points. Huge dive on up on. Massive snap oversteer to counteract that. Very good. Now with a huge dive bomb on Gasly. Again, maybe a little slight oversteer. Nope, we're fine. P11. Now massive dive on Porsche and Russell. 4th and 5th best car in the R&D charts we've just overtaken. The P9, end of lap 57. Trying to play DRS games for Porsche.
Alright, race over.
Nick de Vries, first time he's won a race, new race winner. Nick de Vries, and it's P9 for us in the worst car. What a result. I'll absolutely take that. P20 or P21 or wherever it was to P9 in the worst car, and we get driver today. I realised I haven't changed the overalls. Might have to make some new overalls. Although saying that, I've already filmed Jeddah and I'm about to film Australia, so if you see them they won't be done until round 4, which is a long way away. Yeah, Nick de Vries race winner.
To capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
The faces on our top 3 look so incredibly happy as they make their way up to the podium. A much-deserved victory and a brilliant performance from them all.
So that is that. What a Grand Prix it was. Let me know what you thought of the 100% races. Let me know what you thought about the livery, the new teammate, well, not the new teammate, the returning teammate. Nick de Vries is a race winner. There's a lot to look forward to from the next race. 30 laps each other, but make sure you keep your notifications turned on, you subscribe, you like, because next video will be my co-op career mode actually. Co-op career mode for
be sure to join us again as we continue to bring you the latest excitement.
Where we try and get our first podium of the season in two-player career. And my team career mode will be out soon. I don't know how soon, but yeah, all I need to do is edit it and comment it. But like, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I'll see you for the next My Team video in a couple days. Goodbye.